Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. How we doing out there today? I hope everybody out there having a good, wonderful morning. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna need for everybody to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video and turn your notifications on. And don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you stay tuned at the end of this very video right here, because today's topic is going to relate to everybody out there that is going through this or had experience. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned now. I need for everybody to hit that like button. If people ever want an explanation out of you, but you never gave it to them, because you know why? You already had one. And on top of that, guess what? You did it all alone. You did it without no support, no help, none whatsoever. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever had to pick yourself up and put yourself back together without these fools' help. Then they're looking at you like you crazy. Hit that like button if you already know. You already don't want. And you don't need to explain yourself. You are in first place right now. Now, you finna call the shots. Prepare to drive your enemies stone cold crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's get on with the topic, shall we? Today's video is going to be about you do not owe them an explanation. You already done have one. You did it all alone. Spiritual warriors, listen. These people want you to explain yourself to them. They think that you owe them an explanation, which you don't, because you already don't have one in the first place. It makes me laugh when people think you're supposed to owe them something. You don't owe them a doggone thing. Because when you were struggling and when you were crying behind the scenes, guess who was there with you? God was. The Most High was there all along with everybody, turned their back on you and left you there. They thought you were going to stay there. These people really thought that you were going to suffer forever. But reality is, they the ones that end up suffering. You see, when they left your life, they thought that you were going to stay there. They thought that you were going to boo-hoo, cry, and all this forever, but that was a lie. Because all that suffering, all that pain, only made you tough. And you did the work without these people. You did it without their support. Now just sitting back looking crazy. How the hell did you pull yourself out of that? How did he do it? How did she do it? I'll tell you how they did it. They picked themselves up. They dusted that dirt off their shoulders, and they went out there and did the work without no excuses. They didn't care how many people had turned their back on them. They did not care, because you know why? Because nobody, and I mean nobody, was not paying their bills. Nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to help them do it. You think somebody gonna hold your hand while you do all that work? No, you gotta do that work by yourself, man. It wasn't easy, but guess what, spiritual warriors? You did it. And now that you have passed the test, they're sent back wondering where that slice of the pie at, where their blessings at. Now they want an explanation and why you cut them off. But do not explain yourself to no doggone body, especially to nobody who didn't even help you. They even had the chance to help you. Now they send back wondering, looking crazy, why you don't talk to them no more. Do not ever go out your way or waste your time or waste your freaking energy explaining to yourself to a bunch of idiots. You are a winner. You do not need to be explaining yourself to no losers. Give these losers nothing. Don't explain yourself to nobody. You hear me? Spiritual warriors, put that in the comments below right doggone now and say, I don't need to explain myself to nobody. You wasn't there with me when I was struggling. You was not there with me shooting in the gym. You was not there with me in the gym working out when I was building up these muscles. These people were not there with you. They want you to suffer. They thought that you couldn't get right all alone. Look at him, he can't get right, she can't get right. They laughed and picked, but now look at you. You got everything under control. You got everything right. And look at them, now they can't even get it right. Now they're coming back into your life, acting like everything all good under the hood, which is not. These people, they make me laugh. They sit back and laugh and pick and backstab you. But when you turn the tables on these fools, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. When God pick you up and transform you from a nobody to a somebody in front of everybody, now they want to act like they know you then. Now they want to act like they're your biggest fan now. That's fake love, ladies and gentlemen. Do not take these people back and do not explain yourself to now one of them. Because as soon as you cut these people off, as soon as you start loving these people from a distance, they want to come back and act like everything all good. No. It don't work like that. Because you know why? When I was down and out, when I got backstabbed, spiritual warriors, listen to me. When I got backstabbed, everybody turned their back on me. But let me tell you something. I did it all alone. And guess what? I still won. And you did the same old thing. You still won when everybody turned their back on you. When you thought the whole world was on your shoulders. You thought the whole world hated you. But let me tell you something. It may be your own folks. It may be your friends. They didn't understand your vision. But guess who did? God did. And when you were doing all this struggling, all this pain, all this crying, you going through hell and back, God was right there with you all alone. God was the only one that understood your vision. When everybody else was looking at you sideways like you were crazy. They would call you all these type of names because you had the guts to go out there and break these generational curses. You had the you had the guts, you had the courage to go out there and show these people that you were going to do it with or without their support. And guess what? You still freaking won. Without their support, without their help. Now, they come back wondering, oh, how did you do it? Oh, how you did this? How you did that? Just tell them, God did. God was the one. And they don't understand that, don't explain nothing else to them. Because what people need to realize is, once you turn your back on somebody, you think that person gonna let them come back into your life after you did what you did to them? I don't think so. Solid people will never, ever, and I mean ever, do no foolishness like that. It makes me sick when people turn their back on other people and they see them becoming successful right in front of their very eyes. And they think they're supposed to come back into their life by the snap of a finger and act like everything was A-OK. They thought the grass was greener on the other side, spiritual warriors. But look at them, they don't got food. Now, they need to stay on the other side of the grass. They thought that grass was greener than yours, but look at them. Now they want to come back into your grass. They need to stay where they at. Because winners, let me tell you something. We may suffer at the beginning, but we're going to win at the end. But after your friends have turned their back on you, and you're going out there putting that work, guess what? You already done won. You just finna claim your victory right now. And little do they know, you got strangers that you barely even know that's backing you up, that is rooting for you, that is. See, what these people fail to realize is they may not support you, but strangers from other states is going to support you no matter what. And once they start seeing all the support from people that you barely even know, now they want to come back and ask a lot of questions. They want to play 21 questions with you then. Explain this to me. Explain that. No, 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 no. Don't explain nothing to them. Start explaining yourself to people. Because no matter how many times you explain yourself, you can explain to them in this way, that way, from left to right, up and down. They still is not going to get it. And you need to stop explaining yourself to folks. Because you're always going to be a bad person in somebody else's story. Let people think what they want to think. Do not explain yourself to nobody. You already don't want anyway. So why sit up here and try to be try to talk your way or try to explain 24/7, trying to convince other people you not this or you not that. I was the good person. I was this. I was that. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Stop doing that. You are a winner. Let me tell y'all something. Winners do not go out of their way explaining themselves to a bunch of losers. Because once upon a time, that winner was good to these fools. They was good to these losers. And now they start getting jealous. Their envy has started kicking in. And now, when they had backstabbed you, they thought you were going to stop working. Ha ha! That devil is a liar. Because guess what? You still kept on going. And going, and going, and going. Like the Energizer Bunny, you kept on going and going. You had some energy inside of you. You see, when these people had left your life, they thought that you were going to stop. They thought that energy was going to go down. But they thought wrong. Because their energy ended up becoming more stronger and stronger. And you got more powerful and powerful. Now they don't turn their neck. Finna break their neck. Yo, ain't there such and such? Yo, I'm finna go back. They winning over there. Oh, she's winning. Oh, he winning. Stop. You might as well stay right there. You see, when you're losing, where they at? They nowhere to be found, ladies and gentlemen. But as soon as you start winning, here they come running out the bushes. Coming out of nowhere. They're coming out the woods like a bunch of deers. They start hopping and running like a bunch of deers. And they think you're going to take them back for what they did to you. It don't work like that, ladies and gentlemen. It do not work like that. That's why I'm telling y'all right now, do not take these folks back. Excuse me, I don't care how much they beg or cry. They can be on their knees, crying and sobbing. Eyes full of tears, nose full of snot. I'm talking about they on their knees, begging like James Brown. Please, please, please. They can beg all they want to. Because let me tell you something. If these people were really solid and there for you, they wouldn't have been jealous of you. They would have never turned their back on you. But guess what? When you finna level up, God is going to show you who can't or who can't go with you. Who can or who can't go with you. That's why you got to thank God. During the process, people is going to turn snakes. They're going to turn to a bunch of fakes, a bunch of phony balonies. And you know what they say, ladies and gentlemen. It's lonely at the top. But you did it all alone. And you still won. But at the same time, let's not get it twisted. You still have people. Once again, people that you barely don't even know from a hole in the shoe. That is clapping for you. That want to see you win. While the people back in your hometown is being envious of you. Because you're the only one that made it out of a place that they're still stuck in. These people could have had joined with you. But they were too weak to do that. Because weak people can't hang with the strong folks. Let me say that again, ladies and gentlemen. The weak people cannot hang with the strong people. The weak people cannot handle what the strong people had went through because they will fold like a bunch of folding chairs that they are. They ain't got no backbone in their spines. These people ain't got no courage in their backbone none whatsoever. They ain't got no courage. They ain't got no confidence, They ain't got no self-belief in themselves. But you, on the other hand, got self-belief. And that's why you did what you had to do. You did it all alone. Even when you was in pain, going through all that heartache, that backstab, the betrayal. Your boyfriend dumped you. Your girlfriend dumped you. Your wife left you. Your husband left you. And you still did it by yourself. With pain. But every night you had cried to God and prayed to God. To get you through this. To get you through the pain. It didn't happen overnight though. But guess what? God, he took you through that for a reason. Because it was a test, ladies and gentlemen. He said, if you really want this, you got to go through all this pain, all this betrayal. It was just a test. And guess what? You passed the test. And you won. Now they start seeing you all over social media platforms. All over television. Now you're all over the world. People is clapping for you. But these haters, these enemies, these free enemies of yours, they had no idea of the pressure that you had to put yourself through because you wanted to chase your dreams and chase your visions. And they didn't ever understand it or why you put yourself through that much pressure. Because you are a diamond. If you want to become a diamond, you must put yourself through a lot of pressure, which you did. And guess what? It had intimidated these people. That's why they all scattered away like a bunch of cockroaches. They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle it. Now they see you succeeding and winning. Now they want to come back. And when you don't let them come back, now they asking questions like they asking questions like they some type of Sherlock Holmes or something. Why you want to take me back? Why are you doing me like this? They know what they did, but they want to play victim. Don't explain yourself to nobody, especially to these idiots. Stop doing that. If you ever done that, spiritual warriors, listen to me. Let this be today. And I mean today. You stop explaining yourself to a bunch of losers. Because last time I checked, winners do not explain themselves to a bunch of people who left them there when they were struggling. Don't ever do that again. Stop explaining yourself to a bunch of people. Because they do not pay your bills. Nobody was not there when you were struggling. Nobody but God. And the people that was rooting for you. That's all that counts right there. You won anyway. Once people start turning their back on you, you start gaining enemies. Everybody start calling you weird and crazy because you want to chase your dream. Oh yeah, you already don't won. Because when you follow the crowd, it be mediocre. It want to kiss everybody behind. You a loser. Ain't no chicken cold in there either. If somebody want to follow the crowd, want to be mediocre, scared to step out of that comfort zone, that's a loser's mindset, ladies and gentlemen. But the moment you break out of that crowd, you start doing your own thing, you walk your own path. Whoop, there it is. You already done won. Don't explain yourself to nobody. And you did this thing all by your doggone self. You did it all alone. I did it all alone. Me, myself, and I. And I'm not bragging. I'm not being cocky. I'm being humble about it. I done this on my own. And guess what? I still came on top. I still had came on top. Without nobody help. Without nobody support. Support from a stranger. A stranger that I don't barely even know. that want to see me win. It's going to feel crazy, ladies and gentlemen. A stranger, a bunch of strangers that you don't even know, that is rooting for you, that want to see you win. But the people back in your city, they hate on you. But let them hate, because they don't understand the pain and suffering that you had to went through. Success is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody cannot handle it. You got to be all alone. People going to hate you. You're going to feel like everybody turning their back on you. But let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, you is going to win right in front of these people. Don't you even worry about it. Don't worry about the enemies. Don't worry about nobody. Just keep on doing your thing. And when you start winning, when your big break comes, get away from your city. Move away from your hometown. And don't explain nothing to nobody. This is your blessing. And you deserve it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this video. And remember, you already don't have one. You did it all alone. Stop explaining yourself to people. Because winners do not explain themselves to a bunch of clowns, aka losers. I'll catch y'all in the next video, y'all. Y'all stay tuned.